Hi, I'm Alex Laws. With Retirement, I Will Thrive in It, the book that I wrote over the last several years to help you thrive in your retirement. Throughout time, people have done many things in retirement, and I want to make sure that you understand that retirement should be a second phase of life. It should be an opportunity for you so that you're not just enduring or surviving, you're actually thriving. Throughout the book, there's several assessment forms to become sort of a roadmap for you to evaluate yourself or the situation you may be looking at. Today's form I want to go over with you is about donating time. So often, as people go into the retirement time and start evaluating the amount of time they have on their hands, they realize that donating or giving of time is really something they've always wanted to do. And now they want to be able to give back in a way they've never done before. So, as we get started, we'll go through this assessment form, trying to evaluate who you are. As you go through the book, you'll find that all of the assessment forms that you find are also in the back of the book. And I've put extra ones in there. So write on them, photocopy them, hand them out to your friends, but help them in evaluating what they want to do. So as we move forward, I hope you enjoy Donating of Time, the assessment form, found in Retirement, I Will Thrive in It. Donating your time and evaluating it on one of the assessment forms found in the book is so we can give you, right in front of you, a little bit of a look, a little insight to who you are and who you've become. You know, in the past, a lot of people who were working didn't have time to give time. So they maybe donated to a cause, or they just wrote a check, or they had a product they could give to an auction. Now we're talking about what you have to give, which is your time, your teaching skills. And when you give of yourself, they say that is when you truly give. And what I have found is the reason that people say you're truly giving is because you're also changing yourself. You're changing the way you feel inside. And that's when you start really thriving. When you're doing things that change who you are and evaluate who you are to you. You're able to sort of step back and see yourself in that light. And that's what thriving is all about. That's what feeling good is all about. Because when you're in that space, your energy changes and you just feel good around other people. When it comes to donating time, you start to realize the value in retirement of time. Time is all we have. So what are we going to do with it? How are we going to thrive in it? If you're unsure where to donate your time, this assessment form here, Donating Your Time, asks you a very simple question. Unsure of where you might donate your time? Ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? And then start listing those out. Remember, there's extra assessment forms in the back of the book. Photocopy them, give them to friends. So as we start going down this, let's just talk about it. What is it that you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy fishing? Cooking? Maybe you're a really good bridge player and you love teaching people to do bridge. Golf, reading. I've also met a lot of people that were in the building industry and they really love building. There are some great nonprofits you can get with and take your building skills. But you start evaluating who you are with what skills you have. Other people have a tough time evaluating themselves. So maybe this is where you sit with your spouse or your partner or even your children, people that recognize what your talents are, and they help you list out these items on this assessment form. And then the question comes, could I teach any of these skills? Yes or no? If you answered yes, you're on your way to developing who you are in the moment and who you want to become in the weeks, days, and months ahead. You know, as we evaluate ourselves, we have to step back sometimes and really look at what talents we start to bring to the table. If the answer was no, I could not teach this, well, then that's when you want to re-examine your talents and your abilities and continue to list until you can find what you're really good at. This is your opportunity to really evaluate. And some people will take days or weeks to do this. It might not be just the easiest thing. You might think that something you enjoy like golf is where you want to donate your time to a junior program. But you really don't like teaching golf. So that answer would be no. I have found when you enjoy teaching it, when you enjoy what you're doing, like I enjoy seeing you thrive in your retirement, that's why I'm out doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm spending my time evaluating people so they can do the same thing and live and be happy and have good energy out there. That's what thriving is all about. I know of a gentleman out in Oregon. They ski virtually year-round up on the glacier. He is teaching skiing year-round at 74 years old. And when I know that Dick is up there on the mountain and people are having an opportunity to be around him, he's doing what he's loved his whole life. He's teaching in the July and he's teaching in January, but he loves what he does and it comes across in his teaching. That's why he's such a requested instructor. And you know, when you're teaching skiing like this, it's virtually like donating your time. I hope you go through this with your family and friends and allow them to help you with it. And see what they come up with and see what they hear your really good skills are. And once you find out what they are, then you look at donating your time and you look at the organizations you could be a part of. Today, it's about evaluating you and donating your time. Remember, retirement is about thriving in it and breaking down these little pieces that really allow you to live your life to the fullest. You know, as you've heard, when we start evaluating ourselves, we've been on this earth for a long time and we've gathered a lot of skills and you're very talented. And it's so great that you're thinking about sharing those talents and helping somebody else along the way. As you can see, thriving in your retirement and donating time go hand in hand. I hope you enjoyed watching this video today and going through this assessment form and realizing how valuable your time is and how valuable your lessons can be that you could be donating. Thriving in your retirement is really up to you. You've got to make the decisions to move forward and thrive. I hope you'll come visit us as we travel around the country meeting and talking to people about thriving in their retirement. I want you to thrive in your retirement. There's nothing that does my heart better than to see people enjoying life and thriving. And if you're doing it and donating time as well, you'll see how satisfying that can be. I hope you have a great day. And remember, you are so talented and you have so much to give. Go out and thrive in your retirement. And I'll hopefully see you real soon.